Hey guys, it's Mrs. Salsetta. I wanted to show you how to complete your work for 11/20. If you missed November 20th, which is Friday, November 20th, or Monday, November 30th, depending on if you're an A day or B day. So you're going to go to either 11/20 or 11/30's live Zoom, which is about an energy Peardeck. So it says today we're going to continue learning about potential and kinetic energy and start learning about the forms of energy. We will review with the Peardeck. The link is attached. So the only thing you need today is actually this Peardeck. So of course you're going to check in, how you're feeling. You're going to tell me how you're feeling again. I want you to take a moment and tell us what you're thankful for, who or what you're thankful for. So energy is the stuff that makes stuff do stuff. That's what we're going to be talking about, energy. So energy is really the ability to do work or cause change. I want you to always remember this law, the law of conservation, that energy cannot be created, it cannot be destroyed, it just changes forms. So there's a video on the Peardeck that you can click to watch about potential and kinetic energy. So just want you to remember that the higher you hold an object or the more mass an object has, the more potential energy it has. Once you drop the object and it's in motion, that potential energy is transforming into kinetic energy. So if you're wondering if an object has kinetic energy, you just need to ask yourself this question. Is it moving? If an object's in motion, whether it's a marble rolling on the floor or the planet's orbiting, it has kinetic energy if it's in motion at all. So just remember that and watch the video. And then you're going to go ahead and use the text to write which person has the most potential energy, which person has the least potential energy. And just remember that potential energy increases with height and with mass, and kinetic energy will increase with mass and with speed. So this one, you're going to circle the picture that has the most potential energy. So which book has the most potential energy? Remember, potential energy increases with height and mass. What type of energy is found at P? So when you're holding the ball in your hand, is that potential or kinetic? You would circle your answer using, or you can highlight. And then what type of potential energy when you drop the ball? Sorry, what type of energy when you drop the ball? Is that potential or kinetic when you drop it and it's moving? And so you're going to do the same thing for the bow and arrow, the books on the chair, the car riding on the road, the airplane landing on the runway. So answer those. And then I want you to think about what types of energy have you heard of in the past. I want you to try to list as many types of energy as you've heard of. So the forms of energy we have are mechanical, radiant, sound, chemical, electrical, nuclear, and thermal. And we can remember this by using Mrs. Scent. M stands for mechanical, R for radiant, S for sound, C for chemical, E for electrical, N for nuclear, T for thermal. And then I want you to click here so you can watch the video. So mechanical energy is the energy of motion or position. It's not 100% efficient because we lose much of the energy to heat. Examples of mechanical energy would be like wind, a waterfall, a spring, anything with moving machine parts like a roller coaster. So you're going to move your star. Which picture shows an example of mechanical energy? So electrical energy is moving electrical charges. This is a type of kinetic energy because electricity is always in motion. So this is like electricity you get from power lines or lightning. So you're going to move your dot to the picture that's representing electrical energy. Radiant energy is energy that travels in waves. They have electrical and magnetic properties. Things like light are radio waves. So you're going to move your pair. Which one of these shows radiant energy? Heat and thermal energy. This is the internal motion of an object's atoms or molecules. We measure heat by taking a temperature. The faster the particles move, the more thermal energy they have. So an example of thermal energy is fire, but anything that has heat giving off is thermal energy. So you're going to move your light bulb to the example of thermal energy. Nuclear energy is energy stored in the nucleus of an atom. This is the most powerful type of energy. This is a potential energy because it's stored within the atoms. An example of this would be the sun, or fusion, forming something, or fission, which is breaking apart atoms. So which of these is an example of nuclear energy? You move your taco. Chemical energy is stored energy, and it's stored in the chemical bonds. So when bonds are broken, energy is released. So gasoline, food, coal, or wood would have chemical energy. So which picture shows an example of chemical energy? So how are you feeling when it's coming to energies? Be honest. And make sure that after you do your Peardeck that you have your vocab done, you've done any makeup work you need for me. There's always enrichment on my stream. And if you finish super early, then click here to complete the interactives.